distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and namaskara. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಆದರದ ವಂದನೆ. And to those who are beyond this beautiful hall, tuning in from across the globe, namaste, as we say in these parts of India. It's a pleasure being here. My name is Vasanti Hariprakash, and I'm delighted to be your host for an evening that promises to be extraordinary. As we celebrate the incredible vision of Aster DM Healthcare, I welcome you once again. You know, the night looks beautiful, indicating that there's something so meaningful and of purpose that's going to unfold before our eyes. Because this evening, we pay tribute to the heroic work of the nursing profession, work that transforms lives and strengthens healthcare systems globally. We will hear the remarkable stories of 10 extraordinary individuals and celebrate the winner of this evening. And that winner, ladies and gentlemen, will take home the grand prize of $250,000. It is now my privilege to invite Mr. Ramesh Kumar S., Chief Operating Officer of Aster DM Healthcare India. Mr. Kumar has been a driving force in the growth and success of Aster DM Healthcare, and it's our pleasure to have him deliver the welcome address. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ramesh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Honorable Speaker, our Honorable Health Minister, and Honorable Excellency from UAE, our Founder Chairman, Dr. Azad Moopen, Mrs. Alisha Moopen, esteemed colleagues, and most importantly, the top 10 finalists. Good evening, and on behalf of Aster DM Healthcare India, I extend a warm welcome to you all to the Aster Guardian Global Nursing Award ceremony. It is a pleasure at Aster DM Healthcare India to be a host country this year and welcome the world to join us in the celebration of the nurses and their work from across the globe. Aster DM Healthcare was established in India in 2001, where our founder, Dr. Azad Moopen, who had the vision of transforming healthcare in India itself. From a single clinic, Aster has expanded into one of the India's leading healthcare organization with 19 hospitals, 212 pharmacies, and 232 labs across 5 states. What started with a single hospital in Karnataka less than a decade ago, now we have 4 hospitals alongside with pharmacies and labs, reaching more to patients and providing integrated and a comprehensive care for individuals and the families across the state. So Aster DM Healthcare has always recognized and valued the contribution made by each of our nurses. In fact, we have provided a lot of opportunities for them to excel and grow within the organization. But it was during the COVID time we realized that the role of nurses have become more crucial than ever. They stood relentlessly in the front line, demonstrating unparalleled courage, selflessness, and an unwavering commitment to the patient. And this was witnessed across globally healthcare communities. Recognizing this immeasurable contribution, our founder chairman, Dr. Azad, conceived this Aster Guardian Nursing Award. This award emerged from the understanding that while nurses play a crucial role, a vital role in patient care, their efforts often go unrecognized. The Aster Guardian Nursing Award seeks to elevate and honor those who dedicate their lives to others. Often, they place the need of their patients above their own suffering, above ensuring the highest standard of care. As we gather here tonight, we are privileged to be joined by distinguished leaders from the state of Karnataka, Honorable Speaker Shri UT Kadir, Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare Shri Dinesh Gundarao, and members of Legislative Assembly, Mr. Harris, your presence today has highlight the importance of celebrating the work of our healthcare professionals. Your continued support, sir, in advancing the healthcare in Karnataka and beyond is invaluable. And we are truly grateful for your presence in recognizing the essential role of nursing in our healthcare system. A special acknowledgement to Mr. UT Iftikhar, the chairman of the National Commission for Allied and Healthcare in Karnataka State. To all the finalists, each of you is an embodiment of excellence in nursing professional. You're so compassionate, competent, and deeply committed to the well-being of our patients. This award is not just a recognition of your hard work, but a testament to the profound impact you have on the lives of those in your care. As we honor the exceptional achievement of these nursing professionals, let us also remember the need for the continued recognition for the nurses' workforce. We must ensure that our nurses receive the resources and recognition they deserve so that they can continue to provide a world-class care for all. Once again, thank you all for being here tonight. We look forward to celebrating extraordinary contribution of our nursing professionals and to supporting the incredible talent shaping the future of healthcare of our country across the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Ramesh, for setting the context and giving us a big picture of what these awards are about. It's now time for a very auspicious beginning of this entire evening. You can see that the lamp has taken center stage. The auspicious lamp lighting is what now awaits us, and for which we have a very distinguished gathering amongst us. I have great pleasure in welcoming our chief guest of this evening, Honorable Shri Dinesh Gundarao, Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka. Thank you so much, Shri Dinesh. Welcome onto the stage. Shri Honorable UT Kadir, Speaker of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Government of Karnataka. I welcome Mr. N.A. Harris, MLA from Shantinagar and BDA Chairman, Bengaluru. Dr. Azad Mupin, Founder Chairman, Aster DM Healthcare Limited, Mrs. Nasira Azad, Ms. Alisha Mupin, Managing Director and Group CEO. I request you to please come onto the stage. Dr. Zeba Mupin, Director, Aster DM Healthcare India. Mr. Anup Mupin, Director, Aster DM Healthcare India, as also Mrs. Ziham Mupin. Please join our distinguished guests. I'd also like to invite Mrs. Deepthi and Mr. Emmanuel, who are independent directors, to do the honors. For those of you who are watching us from across the globe, the lighting of the lamp signifies moving towards knowledge. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. May I have Mr. Wilson on the stage? Mr. Shamsuddin, if you could please join the distinguished guests on the stage to light the lamp. It's always a beautiful sight to see a lit lamp, isn't it? And we thank all our guests. We'd like all of them to stay back for a moment for a photograph, to cherish this moment that marks the beginning of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award. We'd like to thank all the dignitaries and request you to please take your seats. Even as we take a moment to settle down, let me tell you a little bit more about the story that is all set to unfold before our eyes. Since its inception in 2022, the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award has not only celebrated the unwavering dedication of healthcare professionals around the world, but it's also inspired countless nurses to make a transformative impact in the medical profession. Let us take a moment to reflect on this journey of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award.
Every year, millions of nurses enter the healthcare sector, their hearts filled with anticipation and their minds eager to learn and serve. Even if it means they have to take long work hours, even if it means they cannot meet their family for months, they choose to be on their toes all day, mustering up the courage to face the new diseases. They instill hope when the whole world seems to crumble down, whispering, "We are with you, and this too shall pass." Under the visionary leadership of our founder, Chairman Dr. Azad Mupin, Aster DM Healthcare has flourished across India and GCC for the past 37 years, committed to our promise of making quality healthcare accessible. And we stand by it every day through the commitment, dedication, and the sacrifices of our nurses.
Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award was established with an intention to celebrate the nurses worldwide. They are the ones who are the backbones, at the same time the soul of the healthcare. We respect them and we celebrate them, and we also would like to showcase to the world that what the nurses are doing every day. Let us celebrate the most deserving nurse.
On International Nurses Day 2022, Aster DM Healthcare made a meaningful commitment to recognize and celebrate the efforts of over 27 million nurses worldwide by establishing the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award, offering a prize of $250,000 to empower nurses and help them advance their causes and drive impactful change in areas they are passionate about. The award aims to celebrate nursing excellence and highlight the remarkable contributions of nurses across the globe who ensure the seamless delivery of healthcare services. Nurse Anna Kabali Duba, the 2022 winner from Kenya, has realized her dream of opening a proper school for the children in her village, Turbi, with a motto that drives her today: "Dare to dream." The school runs on solar power, educating over 200 children during the day, and serves as an adult learning center in the evening. Nurse Anna continues to dream and is currently working towards opening a hospital. In 2023, it only got bigger and better. With 52,000 plus stories of care from 202 countries, last year's UK-based winner, Nurse Margaret Helen Shepherd, is spanning the field of testing neonatal monogenic diabetes. Thanks to Nurse Margaret, newborn children across the globe are getting a free test for this rare type of diabetes, for which nearly 80% of cases usually go undiagnosed or often misdiagnosed. Nurse Margaret's intervention through genetic testing ensures tailored treatment and better quality of life for numerous children. Nurse Anna and Nurse Margaret exemplify the extraordinary impact nurses can have on their communities. Their stories illustrate the lengths to which nurses will go to serve and uplift those in need. And this year, our legacy continues. With an overwhelming response of 78,000 plus inspirational stories from 203 countries, of which the top 10 finalists were selected by our eminent panel of global healthcare experts, including Mr. Howard Catton, Professor James Buchan, Dr. Niti Pal, Dr. Peter Carter, Professor Sheila Tlu. Aster has appointed Ernst & Young LLP as the process advisors of the award.
When we look at the world around us, we see everything transforming so significantly. Because of things like artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, the world we see it is so different. But we know that some things will never change. As human race, I think we're all social beings, and the connection and the solace we feel when we are within the care of our nursing community is something which will never go away. So with this Aster Guardians Global Nursing Awards, what we are trying to do is to make that one small step to appreciate the significant impact that the nurses make in the global community.
To all the nurses who chose our comfort over theirs, Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024. Honoring nursing excellence, celebrating nurses.
We saw for ourselves the magic that happens when you empower a nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, 78,000 entries from 203 countries. Let's just take that in for a moment. Our inspirational top 10 finalists of 2024 bring to the forefront the different ways that nurses contribute to healthcare, whether through patient care, nursing leadership, nursing education, social and community service, and also through their initiatives in research, innovation, and entrepreneurship in healthcare. These top 10 finalists from around the world who are present with us this evening demonstrate that they go above and beyond that call of duty. And we really hope that their stories inspire more people to join the nursing profession, and that's so much the need of the hour. I would now like to invite Ms. Alicia Mupin, Managing Director and Group CEO, Aster DM Healthcare GCC, to address us. Ms. Alicia's vision and leadership have been instrumental in accelerating the growth of Aster DM Healthcare and GCC, and we are keen to hear you.
Thank you, Vasanti. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all here on behalf of our founder chairman, Dr. Azad Mupin, for the third edition of Aster Guardians Global Nursing Awards. It's actually very befitting that we are having this award on Thanksgiving Day. We didn't plan it like that, but actually it's just serendipity, and we believe it's right, and it is very befitting that we are able to be here today honoring all our finalists and the entire nursing community on Thanksgiving. As you saw in the video, and as our chairman had mentioned, the whole genesis of the Guardians Global Nursing Awards was to shine a spotlight on those nurses and the nursing community as a whole. We truly believe they are the life force of healthcare. They are the ones who make sure that they take care of our patients as well as our doctors. And they are sometimes seen as nameless and faceless. But for us at Aster, we wanted to be able to make sure that we place the right spotlight on the nursing community, who really are the ones who, as our chairman always mentions, the heart and soul of healthcare. So thank you all for everything that you do, and we are really, really honored to have all of you here with us for the incredible work that you're doing. You know, they speak about the nursing shortage, and they talk about 13 million nurses, that is the shortfall according to WHO right now. That is a huge number. And what's even more worrying is the number of people who are leaving the nursing career. I think one of the things that has happened after the pandemic has been people who exit the workforce because of the fatigue, the burnout, all the challenges that the nursing community has to go through. But also on the other side, it is very important that we are able to bring back the recognition, the celebration of the incredible work and the fulfilling work and the gratifying work that the nurses are doing, so that we are able to motivate and inspire more and more of the younger generation to actually take up this noble profession. It is a tough profession. Not only do you need to be very technically competent, you also have to have equal parts of emotional intelligence to be able to be there at somebody's most vulnerable position, to be able to give your love, to be able to give your compassion, your empathy, and to be able to hold their hands and to watch them go through that fear and that journey. It's not an easy task, but our nurses, they always do it with so much love, so much empathy, so much compassion. I've always wondered, why is it that sometimes you call nurses sisters? Not to be sexist about it, sometimes I say now you also call them brothers. Maybe earlier on it is because the nursing community, they came from the sisters of the church, but over time, my romanticized version of it is because of the affection and the love that the nurses give to their patients, that really makes you feel that they are family and you can call them a sister or a brother. At Aster, we see a very bright future. Even though we talk about the exodus of nurses, at Aster, when we look at the future, we see a very, very bright future. And we believe that whatever the shortage of healthcare community is, at the end of the day, there are three main stakeholders, right? You have the doctors, you have all the healthcare professionals, you have the nursing community. If you are able to shine the right spotlight on the nursing community, the progress of healthcare will be unparalleled. So let us kind of try and make sure that we are able to empower our nurses, give them the right privilege in our healthcare community so that they are able to do steps to shrink the shortage, because we know this is true. All we have is an aging population. We have a shrinking workforce. So for us to be able to enable whatever technology is going to do, whatever AI is going to do, at the end of the day, to have somebody stand next to you, hold your hand, it is very important that we are able to encourage more nurses. So let us ensure that we're able to inspire and motivate more and more nurses to come and join us in this journey. So my father always talks about an example when he speaks about nurses. He said they are like candles. They bring light when you see only darkness around you. If you may, I have tweaked it slightly, and I truly believe that our nurses, they're more like solar-powered, renewable, clean energy. They seem to have some spiritual source that they are able to channel, and they're able to bring incredible amount of energy and positivity, which requires no amount of electricity. It comes from within. And we truly believe that this is that energy and that positivity and that force that will take healthcare to brighter and brighter tomorrow. I really want to thank the Honorable Minister, the Speaker of the House, our excellencies, our distinguished guests, and members of the government. Thank you all for sharing your valuable time for this noble cause. At the end of the day, this is a very important dialogue, and as much as we speak about it, to have this community, to have your support, to be able to place that rightful importance for this force, it truly means a lot for everyone at Aster and for us. Thank you all for being here. I wish all the participants the very best, and you all are leaders in your own right, and all the best.
What a refreshing take. Renewable energy indeed, and so true what you said, Ms. Alicia. Is there anybody in this room who hasn't really, or even beyond, those who are tuning in from across the globe, whose life hasn't been touched by the care and compassion of a nurse some or the other time in our lives. Thank you for being the voice of the nursing community. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now our honor to hear from a distinguished individual whose impact resonates profoundly throughout the healthcare sector. He couldn't be here with us today, but he's been kind enough to send us this message. The Director General of the World Health Organization himself, as you will listen in.
Founder and Chairman Dr. Azad Mopen, esteemed guests, dear colleagues and friends, I'm honored to be able to help celebrate the finalists of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award. You're among a special few, 10 finalists out of more than 78,000 applications. You have earned the respect and recognition of your institutions, your communities, and the wider global health community. We now ask you to apply this leadership to the pressing health priorities of our time. Globally, progress is lagging in key areas, including healthy life expectancy, maternal mortality, and child mortality. At the same time, there are increases in non-communicable diseases, mental disorders, communicable diseases, antimicrobial resistance, and high-threat infectious hazards. These are all areas in which nurses can make a difference. We must expand the nursing workforce through investments in education, jobs, and leadership. We must make sure you have decent, supportive, and enabling work environments. WHO will generate the evidence for those investments by launching the second State of the World's Nursing Report on World Health Day 2025. I offer my sincerest congratulations to the 10 finalists and to all the nominees. Thank you for your service to humanity. And a special thanks to Aster DM Health and Dr. Azad Mopen for driving forward this initiative. I thank you.
That was an extraordinary acknowledgement by none less than Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Director General of the World Health Organization, to what this awards night means. It is now our pleasure to invite the Minister, Shri Dinesh Gundu Rao, Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka, to share his thoughts with us. Anybody who knows Shri Dinesh knows about his leadership and selfless dedication towards the welfare of the society. I welcome you onto the stage.
It gives me great pleasure to be here on this wonderful occasion where the Aster Group is recognizing nurses from across the world and honoring them and giving them awards. I think it's a wonderful gesture, and I want to congratulate firstly the Aster Group, the chairman Mr. Azad Mopen, and the CEO Alisha Mopen, and the entire family of Aster for having thought of doing this program and recognizing the nursing community which normally goes unrecognized. So my deepest and heartiest best wishes to you, and this is truly a wonderful program. Of course, we have with us our speaker, who was also a former health minister in the previous government, and now he is the Speaker of the House, Mr. UT Khader, and all the other guests who have come over here from across the world, people who have been selected, the 10 finalists. I think I don't know how they're able to manage to finalize 10 people from 78,000. That's an incredible filtering process. And to be able to be the top 10 from such a huge base, I mean, a huge number, I think it reflects on your commitment, on your work that you've done. And I think it's fantastic to be selected and to be a part of this program. And the nursing community is definitely something, it's a really an honorable profession. And I think it's, when we talk about a nurse, we always talk very fondly about nurses because there's a certain respect that we have when we talk about nurses. Like a doctor is somebody we respect, but I think with the nurse, there is that connection that you have. Anyone who's been in a hospital or has gone to the hospital will realize that a good nurse can make such a huge difference. And they are the ones who spend the most number of hours with the patient. And the way they talk and the way they can communicate, a simple touch of a nurse makes a huge impact on a patient's life, or even the members, family members and friends of the patient. So I think the positivity that a nurse can bring, and I think just by being a good person who can connect to the patient, that itself I think heals many patients. And they get confidence. They can even in the darkest hour, they get that positive energy from the nurse. So the kind of a good nurse can achieve a lot, and a good nurse can really understand the patient and be able to observe the patient better and be able to communicate to the doctor what really is going on with the patient. And I think, I've seen many doctors who come and who go and they hardly have a connect with the patient. But we have seen so many nurses, the connect and the friendship that builds up between a patient and a nurse is always something unique. And I think all of you who've been selected, it goes to, I'm sure that you have been remarkable people, not just in your profession, but in your life also. Because otherwise you would not have been a good nurse or would not have been an excellent nurse. So I think that's a reflection of the way you are and the kind of thinking you have and the commitment you have. And so I wish all the people who have been selected here all the very best. Whoever wins the first prize, congrats to them. But I don't think it matters who comes first, second, third or fourth. I think all of you deserve a fantastic applause for having made it over here. And you, I'm sure, will be able to inspire not only yourself to achieve more, but inspire other people to look at the profession in the way it needs to be looked at. And like what the CEO of Aster was saying when she mentioned that this profession, there's a huge requirement of good nurses, and there is a huge global demand. And I'm sure that every country, and especially a country like India, where we have a huge population and people who are multilingual, I think there's a great opportunity for us to, to really train our nurses and to be able to make them world class. And I'm sure that will, really be able to serve the people, serve the society. So saying these few words, once again, many congrats to Aster. And I think when I heard this, that you were doing this program, I don't think anybody has done this program. I think Aster is one of the first hospitals or the group which has thought about honoring a nurse. And not honoring by just doing a simple function and giving one simple small award and then, just for the publicity. But actually, really going out of the way, and the prize money and the approach, the professional approach. It's not just a program or a publicity kind of a program, but it's I think somewhere you recognize the value of the nurse, and you I think in a way you've developed a new path or developed a new vision where other people will start looking at nurses in a more serious manner and recognize the service that they give. I think that is what these awards are really going to achieve, that the respect and the recognition that nurses deserve will get enhanced because of this program that you're doing. So it's a wonderful thing you've done, Mr. Azad Mopen. I want to congratulate you again, and thank you very much for calling me for this function. Thank you.
Very well said indeed, and thank you for all the good words that you spoke about the nursing community, Shri Dinesh Gundurao. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me now in welcoming and inviting the Speaker of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Honorable Shri U.T. Khadar, onto the stage. He's someone who is comes to us from the beautiful coast of Karnataka, Mangaluru, and has represented his people 5 times. It's a pleasure.
Chairman of today's function and the chairman of Aster Group, our senior and our family friend, Dr. Azad Mopan, the guests on the dais, the Health Minister of Karnataka, Government of Karnataka, my friend Mr. Dinesh Gundurao, the family members of Azad Mopan, the directors and all the doctors and the CEOs and staff members of the Aster hospitals, the distinguished guests come from the UAE and the part of this country, all the finalists who have come for this final round of Aster Guardians Global Award Ceremony, the doctors and all the faculty and other team of Aster Group hospitals who have joined over here. I like to congratulate Azad Mopanji and all their family members and all the CEOs and who are responsible for this program to be held over in Karnataka. And I'm sure that Azad Mopanji, when the long career as a professor, doctor, running various hospitals, he has achieved many things. I think the happiest moment what Azad Mopanji has done is this competition organized for the nursing profession once in a year with different part of the world where you give this award. I think this is one of the biggest achievement I would like to say. Because to build an hospital, to run an hospital, anyone can build. To get this stuff, thinking, and this way of your appreciation of this profession, you got a beautiful and good heart. That is what Azad Mopanji has got. That is the strength I'd like to say. I welcome all the finalists who have come here and all the guests and dignitaries who have come other part of this country. On the behalf of the people of Karnataka and the people of the government of Karnataka, I welcome you all. And I'm sure that your 2 days or 3 days staying over here will ultimately, when you go back, you will get a good opinion. You will be the ambassador of the Karnataka state in wherever place where you go back. So within 2-3 days, whatever good thing is there, you go and tell others. If any minus thing is there, please tell us. We will rectify for the days to come, future days to come. Concerning, I congratulate and wish all the nurses who have joined here, means the nurse profession who are here. Few are here, mostly not there, but I congratulate them and I thank them because nursing is a noble profession. I always say, Dinesh Gundurao was a health minister, even I was health minister before. I always said, a hospital can be run with the doctors, but hospital cannot be run with the nurses. Nurses should be there. And one hospital, the 75% of the hospital's work is done by the nurses of that hospitals. And their dedication, their sincerity is very important for to a good hospital come up. So this is a noble profession, and all cannot become nurses also. If someone wants to study nursing, he cannot. He won't be nurses because nurses need that passion, that commitment, that sincerity, that humanity. That is, it should be imbibed in their personality. Only such type of individuals will be a good nurses or a good nurse. So I always say, when I was health minister, say nurses is a choice given by God to you all. You are sent by the God to serve in this society for the people who are in depressed or who are in sick. So whatever the treatment, what you do, I always say the nurses should have a spiritual heart and a spiritual healing hand and a smiling face. It's a spiritually you are imbibed by the God, and God is working through you on the patient who is not well. So such a noble profession is a nursing profession, I like to say. So I think you all are lucky to be in this profession. And Aster Group has brought this award, one, to recognize you. Second thing is to inspire and to promote and give an awareness in the society throughout the world for the nurses profession to be more and more younger generation come for the students take up nurses profession and come and serve the society in days to come, because there is a lot of shortage not only in India, throughout the world. In India, at least we can come up because a lot of population is there. But other countries, not so easy. And if the students who have studied here and they want to go and serve in other places, there's a language problem also. So I always say the nursing college, Dinesh Gundra is there. My opinion is, even in Karnataka and in India, in Karnataka, all the nursing college should give other languages courses also, like French, German or Japanese and Korea, where if these languages are learned by our students, nurses, automatically they'll get a very good job, very easy also. I think this should be embedded in the syllabus or directed given by the our government in the whichever college is to be started. And regarding this award, I would like to say, I think many awards we have seen, and this is one of the best awards for ceremony, I think we participate. So we wish each and everyone a bright and colorful future. And I'm sure that this award will be liked by not only by the Aster Group or who have joined here, those who are not here also will bless this function, because they actually know what the work of the nurses, what they take care and how they take care. So I'm sure that all the blessings of the patients who are in the hospital, who read this news or who come to know of this program, who are at home, who are in sickness, when they read the news that Aster Group is organizing such a big event for the nurses and such a big amount is given, everyone will pray and bless you for the betterment of your life and betterment of your future, and all the ways it will be helpful for you and for your entire family, I'd like to say. I think this is a very big award given by the Azad Mopanji. More than about 2 crores for the first winner. 2 crores for the first winner. So we don't know out of 10 finalists who will win. We hope so all will win. So this is a victory and win for the entire, patient community. And some of them given opportunity. So whoever wins this this award, I'd like to congratulate them now only. And second, I'd like to advise also, after getting 2 crores rupees, please don't leave your profession. Continue your nurse's profession. That is very much important. So thanking you, each and everyone. Once again, me and Dinesh Gunrao, all the state government is thankful to Aster Group and Azad Mopanji. Your hospital, through the hospitals you have been opened here, the pharmacy. This indirectly serves our people and our society when they are in sick or when in so on. So on behalf of each and everyone, we thank you, the Azam and his family, everyone. And we have got a dignitaries from the UAE also. And I'd like to thank, on behalf of each and everyone, the administration and the people of UAE for supporting Azad Mopanji wholeheartedly, so that Azad will come to such a level. Azad Mopan, as a doctor, has gone there, he started working in UAE. Because your love, your affection, your support, we, the people of India, they will come work, you have come to this level. And because of that, so many people are getting the indirect benefit. So whatever all these people are getting the benefit throughout the place, everywhere, so many people they are in job in that company, so many professions are there, so many nurses are working, all this indirectly, all will be thankful for the UAE people who have supported Azad's family wholeheartedly. So once again, thank you, bright and colorful for each and everyone. And on behalf of me and Dinesh Gunrao and people of Karnataka, one request we have got, this one is there, a wonderful international global award is given here for the nursing under the name of Aster Guardians Global Award. Our request is not only this year, next year also you do it in Karnataka only. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
A very, very candid address by Shri Uti Kadar. Thank you so much for the abundance of wishes that you have showered on the nursing community. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have amongst us a very special guest who's come in all the way to Bangalore. Please put your hands together for Sonali Bendre Behl. She's an award-winning Indian film actor, author, TV personality. You've seen her light up the screen. She's also a cancer survivor. And Sonali has opened up about her journey through social media, starting many conversations, in fact, that helped tackle the stigma attached to cancer. We now welcome her onto the stage.
Namaste, good evening everybody. It's an honor to be here. Thank you Vasanti for this lovely introduction. I can't forget the name, it's my mother's name. So imagine when I was introduced to her and she said, I'm Vasanti, I'm going to introduce you. I'm like, my mom is here. But yeah, it's an absolute honor to be here today. And I want to congratulate Aster DM Healthcare group to come up with this idea. Dr. Mupen, this has been your idea, I've been told, and I have to say, I was talking to Alisha and Ziba, and I was saying that, you know, I've heard about so many awards. We get it, doctors get it, all kinds of awards one hears about. But I've never heard of nursing awards. And the journey that I have been through, trust me, I really appreciate what this community does for us who need it. The doctors and the surgeons do their jobs, but after that, it's the nurses that hold your hand. And somebody has said very beautifully, the doctors are the brains, but nurses are the heart. And it's the heart that gives you the hug, that takes you through the journey of healing. So it's an absolute honor to be here today. I've heard that the participation was from more than 200 countries, and the applications were from about 78,000 people. Nurses, that is, sorry, not people, nurses. And out of 78,000 nurses, we have 10 finalists here. I mean, guys, I would say all of them are winners. Because out of 78,000 from all across the world, we have 10 finalists here. They're all winners from my side. They all are, but especially these 10 here. I'm so proud that I get this opportunity to be here, share this stage with you, be here and share this moment with you. I wish you all the best. I know one person will take the beautiful trophy that I had the honor of seeing, but for all of us here, all of you are winners, and we can't thank you enough for what you do for us. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dr. Mupen, for having me here. Thank you.
I would have never imagined that connection with Sonali. Thank you so much for those good words. Ladies and gentlemen, from the 78,000 applications this year, a public voting process, an evaluation by the grand jury, all overseen by a dedicated team from Ernst & Young, we have now arrived at this point. And after Sonali's beautiful address, all the more charged up, I'm sure, everybody in the audience, and therefore distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to present to you the stories of the top 10 finalists of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024.
Nurses are humanity's unwavering heroes. Their hands heal, their deeds inspire, and their courage defines the essence of being human. Tonight, we gather to celebrate 10 such extraordinary stories, journeys, and lives. Presenting the top 10 finalists of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024, the true champions of care and hope. A nursing officer at the Kujitimur Health Center, Ministry Healthcare, Archimedes Motari focuses on providing care for at-risk individuals like pregnant women and young children, dedicated to delivering quality healthcare services as part of the Migori County Government, Ministry of Health, Kenya. His efforts resulted in 0 maternal deaths, a 92% increase in skilled childbirth attendance and a 70% reduction in perinatal deaths in the first year. His commitment to nursing education and community empowerment motivated youth to pursue careers in nursing and equipped households with trained nurses. Chief Nurse of Tan Tock Seng Hospital, Hoi Shu In, leads and oversees 4,000 plus nurses. Under her leadership, 2 groundbreaking solutions were developed: Presage, a global fall prediction and prevention system, and the bedside alarm recognition (BAR) system, designed to tackle the issue of reduced alarm audibility in isolation rooms. Presage has reduced fall rates by 36% and improved patient monitoring in hospitals deployed globally. Through initiatives like Shared Governance (SG), she empowers frontline nurses to influence decision-making, promoting engagement and accountability. Professional nurse at the Emmanuel Lutheran Rural Hospital, Johnsy Inney, delivers vital services to remote communities, despite resource limitations and geographic obstacles. Through his partnership with the Hela Provincial Health Authority, he overcomes challenges like limited resources and infrastructure, driving significant health improvements. With support such as motors, choppers for transport, and a solar vaccine fridge, mortality rates dropped from 50% to 20%. President of the Philippine Nurses Association of New York and an executive board member for the Watson Caring Science Institute, Laani Conlu Florencio is the creator of the Thinking of You Kindness campaign, which offers virtual mental health support to nurses in the US and the Philippines. Renowned globally for her expertise in health messaging, resilience, and her advocacy for the mental health well-being of nurses, she plays pivotal roles in nursing associations and conferences. Her effort and ideas were instrumental in enabling nurses to join activities typically reserved for medical professionals. Recognizing nurses' value, the Planning Committee welcomed their inclusion, fostering increased interprofessional collaborations with continuing medical education, CME, and colleges of medicine. Director, Manyangwa Best Medical Services Center Limited, and Continuous Professional Development Coordinator, Aga Khan University of Nursing and Midwifery, Lillian Nwabine, established the Best Medical Center when she encountered the struggles of people living in the outskirts and had to travel nearly 30 kilometers to reach a healthcare center. Her intervention has now impacted over 7,000 community members. Lillian's Your Nurse and Midwife on Air project has greatly raised the status and profile of nursing as a profession, overall raising the image of nursing in Uganda. Consultant at the Philippine Army Health Services and Colonel Reserve Force of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Maria Victoria Wan transformed many lives during her 33-year career. She led the first aeromedical evacuation in the armed forces of the Philippines, overseeing the planning, budgeting, and conversion of air assets into an air ambulance. During the pandemic, she trained 200 troops and 50 medical professionals for the Enderun Mega Swabbing Center, which conducted nearly 500,000 COVID-19 tests. Her visionary leadership continues today as she guides her team as a consultant. Associate Professor of Nursing at Gonzaga University, Martin Schiavanaro takes innovation to the classroom and is passionate about educating the young nurses and advanced practice nurses in the context of a healthcare system. A former newborn intensive care unit nurse, Martin developed a groundbreaking neonatal pain detection device for infants. His device integrates both behavioral and physiological signals to provide real-time pain scores for infants in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, NICU. Its innovation holds the potential to revolutionize care, especially for premature babies, by mitigating the detrimental effects of pain on neural development. Clinical resource nurse at Tawam Hospital, Nelson Bautista, launched the Your Health First program, benefiting 6,000 plus nurses. Nelson pioneers digital transformation in nursing education, making workshops paperless, digitizing orientation, and enabling real-time assessments for cost-effective, accessible learning. His accolades, such as the Abu Dhabi Healthcare Services Outstanding Nurse Award and Asia's Pinnacle Award, highlight his dedication to excellence. President of the Nursing Association, TNAI, Goa State Branch, Nilima Pradeep Kumar Rane, led the efforts to establish the Goa Nursing Council in 2014, advocating for the rights of numerous nurses. She shows innovative leadership in tackling hospital infrastructure issues and fosters collaboration for the well-being of healthcare professionals and patients. As a staff nurse, Nilima enhanced wound care strategies and assisted migrant and cancer patients through fundraising and medication coordination, demonstrating her commitment to holistic patient care and healthcare improvements. One of the founding members of the Tissue Viability Consultancy Services, Sylvie Hampton, launched a wound healing center with an 83% healing rate for chronic wounds within 6 weeks, and was recognized by the National Health Service, NHS, for its excellence. Her efforts led to improved wound care nursing knowledge, enhanced healing rates, and significant NHS cost savings. She aims to spread her wound healing centre around the UK, spreading quality healthcare further, benefiting many more in the process. No matter who takes home the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024, these 10 nurses have given voice to the unsung heroes of healthcare. Tonight, these 10 nurses don't just represent their hospitals, families or countries. They represent the hope of millions of nurses around the world. And the world can heal itself if it listens to the voice of these nurses.
I think it was a goose flesh moment all the way. What power of healing each one of them embodies. May we have another round of applause for these 10 remarkable finalists, ladies and gentlemen. Thanking them for being here today and for your outstanding contributions to healthcare. In fact, guess what? We are going to be witnessing a performance that celebrates the diverse nations and remarkable contributions of all these finalists from across the world. Please join me in the celebration act of our top 10 finalists, and here they will be.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York, I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York, New York, New York.
King of the jungle, love child. Fire, fire, fire. Inna the place, good girl step up, no man contest. Who that one fittest? East African bashman, the best. Look how we spread fire upon the place. Flash up on your lighter, rooms we are blessed. It no matter wearing trouser or dress. Party is a party, so we blaze up the place. Party is a party, so we blaze up the place.
Grab everybody, just push out your hand. Hey oh, hey oh. Pretty girl from the block, won't you wind up your waist? Hey oh, hey oh. All of them good boy around, just mash up the place. Hey oh, hey oh. These are the East African with the bashment crew. Hey oh, hey oh.
Fire!
Habibi, come to Dubai.
Ya Habibi, tu es tombé comme la pluie. T'as déboulé dans ma petite vie, dans ma ville comme un ovni. Puis t'es parti comme le jour qui laisse place à la nuit. Et quand t'es parti, t'en as sans ça laisser place à l'ennui.
Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi. Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi. Ya Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi, ya Habibi.
But I've been forgotten, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Mama, ani au Santa Tuta, मुझ्या मामा आणि हांव सांगता तुका आणि माझा हरीच्या पिला लागीं चल मदिनाका आणि माझा हरीच्या पिला लागीं चल मदिनाका Undir mama I love आणि पाची पना लिखलो Undir mama I love आणि पाची पना लिखलो आणि माझा हरीच्या पिला ताका एका कसा खायलो आणि माझा हरीच्या पिला ताका एका कसा खायलो या या माया या 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 माया ya 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 maya ya 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 maya ya Vamos, alegría mi gente. Ese amor llega así de esta manera. No tengo la culpa. Caballo me has salvado, porque muy despreciado, por eso no te perdono llorar. Ese amor llega así de esta manera. No tengo la culpa. Amor de cumplimentado, amor desde el pasado. Ven, 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 ven. Bambolea, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Bambolea, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así.
Just trying to catch my breath. How are you doing this evening? I think everyone's rocking with that kind of a breathtaking performance and most richly deserved for our winners, finalists tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. No cliche in that, because the opportunity to actually meet and hear the stars of the evening. Well, as we told you before, this year we have received an overwhelming response with over 78,000 applications from nurses representing not two countries. Without further ado, as you fill this hall with applause, I would like to invite each of the top 10 finalists of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024 on stage. Are you ready? I should hear it. Is that... Can't you do better? Thank you. From Kenya, please join me in welcoming Mutari Archimedes. From Singapore, Hoi Shu Yin. Yes, keep the applause going. From Papua New Guinea, John Zieni. From the United States of America, Lani C. Florencio. From Uganda, Lillian Nuaban. From the Philippines, Maria Victoria P. Yuan. From the United States again, Martin Schiavinato. From UAE, Nelson Agricola Bautista. From India, Neelima Pradeep Kumar Rane. From England, Sylvia May Hampton. Yes, now you can totally applaud. Give a collective applause. Because I'm going to be moving to each one of these finalists to hear from them, because they have been such a powerful voice in their own communities, and now that voice is for us to hear. What a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for actually giving me this job. Let me start with you. Is the mic working? Is your mic working as well? It is. First of all, Archimedes, thank you. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
Now, you have led initiatives to improve healthcare that we are told led to 0 maternal deaths in the first year. Now, what is it that you did differently, you think?
Yeah, what I did differently from all that facility, yeah, only in 3 aspects. Aspect number 1, knowledge is power. So I enabled all women who are pregnant to have a session of education, whereby I teach them about health education, about their pregnancy, about the danger signs during pregnancy, during labor, and after delivery. After that teaching, I saw improvement in terms of mothers coming to seek for skilled deliveries, and finally, being able not to die during childbirth. Number 2, I also grouped mothers into cohorts. I made them into groups. Each and every month, as groups of mothers who are delivering that month. Those mothers, we give them a special care, mostly during their last month of delivery. And this ensures that these mothers are reminded every now and again about delivering in a health facility. And finally, we have achieved 100% elimination of maternal deaths. Thirdly, we are able also to enable mothers who have given birth to their children. We process for them birth certificates. In our country, it is difficult to get a birth certificate. But now, I also reduce their cost of going to the register of births to get birth certificates. Essentially, if you have delivered in our facility, you are able to be given a birth certificate. Nearly immediately or a month later, you'll get a birth certificate. This has enabled mothers to seek for skilled delivery so that they can also be able to get that important document.
Thank you so much. Just how thought through is this? Let me now come to you. Can you throw some light on the initiatives, Hoi Shu Yin? On the initiatives that are now used globally, like Presage? That's something we'd really be curious to know about.
Thank you. About 8 years ago, we thought that it's important for us to really think about how we can use technology to improve the way we deliver care, as well as to support the nursing workforce. So we embarked on 2 different projects. The first project is an AI-enabled bed exit prediction system. We call it Presage. Pre means for prediction. Sage means gives us the wisdom. So the Presage system is really something that we developed at TTSH Nursing Department together with a local startup. And it's actually a known technology. Thermography is a known technology, but we decided to see how can we adapt it to predict when patient comes out of the bed. So currently the system is able to predict a bed exit 15 seconds even before the patient comes out of bed.
How remarkable is that?
Yeah, and this gives the nurses the crucial time to assist the patient before a fall happens, which could lead to a head injury or a very severe fracture. The other system that we developed with the local startup as well is the bedside alarm recognition system. This system solves a crucial problem for us because when patients are inside the isolation room, the nurses were outside the rooms because of the double doors. Sometimes find it very difficult to hear some of the alarms that comes out from the equipment. So what we did is that we leveraged on AI to be able to recognize, to train the system to be able to recognize these important critical alarms and differentiate it from the ambient noises. And then
so you call that the bedside alarm recognition system, I suppose.
Yeah. So then we validated it. It's now commercialized.
Singapore really has a lot to offer as learnings. In fact, some data to just add to what she was saying is that in 107 single rooms, falls decreased by 42%, and they saved 300 minutes of nursing time daily. Please give it up for this finalist that we have in our midst. Now, I'm coming to you, John C. You've done such a lot of work to improve access to basic healthcare for mothers and children. Now, if you really had to share a few memorable experiences from your tenure in the field.
Thank you. One of the memorable experiences that I've been facing, I've been working in one of the very remotest places in Papua New Guinea. There is no road access. People hardly manage to get health service in the remote, in the big cities and big hospitals. Most of the time, I face a lot of challenges due to the geographical barriers. There's a lot of fast-flowing rivers, steep mountains. I would take 3 to 4 days carrying my vaccines, doing my immunizations. I sleep at night.
I know it's an emotional moment for you. You've really, really done so much to...
I even swim across the fast-flowing rivers just to save the life. I can remember one time my mother was about to face complications when delivering a baby. So she was not able to manage to reach where I am. I got notice and I tried my best to walk 2 to 3 days to reach that mother. After a perilous journey,
Thank you. Thank you for sharing something that is so difficult. I'm sure even the memory of it.
I managed to save her life. I could see mother was just slept. She just slept helplessly, a baby lying on her side. I just reached her and then I controlled the bleeding and I managed the mother and she survived with the baby. Most of the mothers couldn't make to the health facility due to this remoteness. They even cross rivers, they even climb mountains, sometimes they die on the way. But when I got the notice, I fast and I would try and reach them. And I've been facing these challenges almost 8 years of my life without any help. And I'm standing here. It's not just to get the award, but I'm just pleading on behalf of those vulnerable kids who are suffering helplessly in the remoteness. I'm standing here pleading on behalf of the mothers who have been dying due to less excessive of healthcare. So I could stand, share my experience, the stories to the world. People can see.
And in fact, I would like a really special round of applause for all that you have stood for. John C., thank you so much. I know there is so much more to hear, but of course we have so many more stories to hear as well. So it's a really tough task to actually stand here and try to moderate such a difficult conversation. But let me come to you, Lani. From your experience, a nurse's career, what can be the different pathways, you think?
Thank you for having me, and good evening, everyone. I think the important question that we really need to ask ourselves when we're creating that pathway to our career is what legacy we would like to leave behind. Do we want to teach new nurses, create that innovation to solve some of the inefficiencies the way we deliver care, conduct research, to make ourselves and our processes even better and safer for our patients, create more nurse leaders. You can never really go wrong with the profession, especially for nursing, which is very purposeful.
Sure.
But I think it is also important for us to serve as mentors to this young generation of nurses so they can be properly guided, not only in their career, but also for their commitment to the profession, which is nursing. And I think we can start with that.
Thank you for keeping it crisp as well. And of course, we saw in the video what you bring to the table. Here is Lillian. I think first of all, the dance moves that you came with, such a vivacious nurse we have in our midst, and yet this must be really a very special moment. I'd like to ask you very quickly, how has your research on maternal and child health actually impacted healthcare policies at that level?
Thank you very much, and greetings to you all, Team Uganda, Team East Africa, Team Africa, and Team Global. So in 2018, in one of my research studies that I conducted in one of the hospitals in southwestern Uganda, revealed a very high prevalence of cesarean section and also high obstetric emergencies. So this evidence led to our Ministry of Health Uganda and also the National Safe Motherhood Experts Committee to establish the local maternity and neonatal systems in order to enhance maternal and child health, thus strengthening referrals, ensuring high obstetric care, and also fostering accountability. So Uganda currently has 15 local maternity and neonatal systems. And through this, what has happened is that each and every maternity system holds what we call weekly maternal and perinatal death surveillance response virtual meetings. And
Right.
these attract close to 1,000 healthcare providers across the whole of Uganda. And this has also improved coordination plus also the healthcare provision. In addition to that, still through those local maternity and neonatal systems, that has also enhanced timely communication, which has further led to timely referrals, also hence timely management. But more to that, each of those local maternity and neonatal systems holds what we call the weekly meetings, virtual meetings, and that enables sharing of information on various issues, which has also improved the knowledge and skills of healthcare providers. So such initiatives clearly stipulate the relevance of research and how it impacts on healthcare policies, hence impacting health systems and also improving maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent health. Thank you very much. For God and my country, Uganda.
Besides being a rock star nurse, I sincerely feel that you are competition to me. You could be a radio show host.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your energy and for all the great work you do. Maria, I'm going to dive straight into the question because in the interest of time, we are going to keep it very concise. Because we saw that you've led the first aeromedical evacuation system in the armed forces of the Philippines. And so what were the challenges you faced?
Yes, I'm Mabuhay from the Philippines. It has been my vision to have an aeromedical capability in the Army, mainly because the Army has the operational reach to make it accessible to the troops. Imagine that for a wounded soldier, just the sound of helicopter coming will give it a renewed hope and a will to survive. Could you imagine if it's full of life-saving modern devices? And that's where my passion is, to advocate for that. That is why I advocated for the configuration of the existing combat air assets and transform this into an air ambulance. So that, and besides that, I also initiated the first joint training between doctors and nurses along with the aviation personnel.
That's terrific work.
Yes, sir. And I'm very happy to say that it is just fully operational this year, and it was able to save and air evac 1 critically wounded and 9 other combat casualties.
Congratulations. Let me now cross over to this side, because I have the other side to now go through with the questions. Martin, now you have focused on developing a pain detection device, and this is especially for premature infants. So what inspired you?
Early in my career, I took care of a baby who was brought to us because she was crying and nobody knew what was going on with her. after a thorough evaluation, we found out that she had a very rare genetic disease called epidermolysis bullosa. And this disease, the epithelium cannot attach to the rest of the body, meaning that in her case, her skin can just fall off just by touching her.
I see.
So this baby lived a very short and very painful life. When it was time for me to return to further my studies, I made it my goal to do something about infant pain.
And you did. Applause. I think each of these stories just teaches us how it's been extended, the frontiers of nursing. It's just remarkable. Nelson, let me come to you. Now, your work is being recognized internationally. You're an ambassador of the entire profession. So let me ask you, what are the global trends that you see in nursing leadership and education, the kind that will shape the future of healthcare itself?
All right. So first of all, good evening, everyone. Global trends like digital transformation, interprofessional collaboration, and personalized care are reshaping nursing. Leaders have actually adopted artificial intelligence, AI, and simulation-based learning to enhance education while prioritizing nurse well-being as a key driver for better patient outcomes. Emphasizing cultural competence and equity in care are essentials in this diverse healthcare landscape. These trends require leaders to be innovative, resilient, ready to inspire the next generation and improve healthcare systems worldwide.
I think many young people or those who would be listening in have new opportunities for themselves. Neelima, if you could take the mic, please. Someone who comes from a neighboring state for Karnataka, for those who are watching from across the globe. From Goa, your work with migrant and cancer patients, including fundraising, medication coordination. Now, all this is so clearly a demonstrated commitment to healthcare. How do you manage this, Neelima?
Thank you for question, madam. Nursing is going beyond clinical care. Nursing is going beyond clinical care. It was my passion, you can say, that I wanted to help a migrant patient to go and meet their loved ones. So I took a small initiative and a small act of kindness. And I took permission of they were striving to go home after post-recovery. So I took permission from my department head and I started crowdfunding. Then I had prioritized my task and I have communicated with my colleagues, nurses, and we have, they helped me in this deed.
I think that's really going beyond the call of duty, crowdfunding and
and we have collected the money. Even I was started, then I booked their tickets, arranged for food and medicine. Even with my co-workers' vehicles, I have dropped them at station. And this way, it gave me a bit, you can say, pleasure or my satisfaction to see that they are reached home to meet their loved ones.
And we truly acknowledge that. Thank you so much, Neelima.
And second instance,
I would just request that I'm sure there are going to be more conversations. And Neelima, at this point of time, of course, I would like to applaud you once again for all that you have shared. Thank you. Sylvia, your patient-centered approach, we saw some of it on film as well. Now, if I really had to look at data, it's led to 83% healing rate within 6 weeks. Now, that's something remarkable. So if you can quickly take us through one of the strategies and techniques that you deployed.
It did reduce in 6 weeks, and we were only allowed to look after the patient for 6 weeks. So it would have been a lot more if we'd had more time. And the easy thing is to know that most chronic wounds are due to poor blood supply, and it's due to stress. And patients at home waiting for district nurses and seeing a different face every time and only having 15 minutes with them produces a lot of stress. So in the Wound Healing Centre, we gave our patients an hour. We put their feet in buckets of water, warm water, and we got somebody to gossip to them. So she would sit with them, give them a cup of tea.
That is crucial. That gossip is a healer.
And they always saw the same nurse. Thank you.
Thank you. I know this could have been way longer. This could have been something, and I'm sure these conversations will go on. Each one of them is such a powerful ambassador and a voice that we should seek them out in whatever way we can. A collective round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for each of these heroes who are right before us, sharing their stories, and of course, all that set them apart. So now it's time for me to invite dignitaries onto the stage to give a special felicitation for all our and each of our finalists. So I'm actually going to take some of these names here. And may I invite the guest of honor, Shri Dinesh Gundurao, Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka, to please step up on stage and felicitate Motari Archimedes. Archimedes, if you could just step a little further up, that is right, so that everyone can see you clearly. I invite each of the finalists who are going to be felicitated to step forward. May I request you to please stay back. I request both of you, to the awarded and the award giver. Now, Shri Yuti Kadir, I request you to please step up on stage and felicitate Hoi Shu Yin, the second finalist. If you can step forward so that the Honorable Speaker of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly can felicitate you. If we have Shri N.A. Harris in our midst. May I invite Mr. Shamsuddin bin Mohideen, Director and Board Member, Aster DM Healthcare GCC, to felicitate Johnsy. Shri Shamsuddin. The applause can be a lot more energetic. Yes, please. I'd request Shri Dinesh once again to step forward and felicitate Lillian. Lillian Liweben, yes. May I invite His Excellency Engineer Essa Al-Hajj Al-Madur, Director General of Dubai Development and former Director General of Dubai Health Authority, to felicitate Larni C. Florencio. If you can please step forward. I request the dignitary to please stay back on stage. Mr. Manglam Jain, Director, Fajr Capital, may I invite you on stage to felicitate Maria Victoria P1. Maria, if you can step forward. What a beautiful moment to see all these heroes on stage getting the recognition they so richly deserve. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Faris Mohamed Al-Mazmi, Director, Dubai Health Authority, to felicitate Martin Schiavanato. Martin. Sir Malcolm Grant is in our midst, former chairman of NHS. If you could please step up on stage. This time to felicitate Nelson Agricola Bautista. Captain Thangam, may we call upon you, CNO Aster India, to felicitate. Could you please stay back on stage, sir? Thank you. Captain Thangam to felicitate Neelima Pradeep Kumar Rane. Captain Thangam is a CNO Aster India. I'm glad that I'm not having to prompt for the applause. Mr. Ramesh Kumar, COO Aster India. If you could please come to felicitate Sylvia May Hampton. Now that we have everybody on stage, I request everyone to just come together, huddle a little bit for a special group photograph. This is such a cherished opportunity. If the photographers can come a little ahead, I'm sure they're now going to direct everybody so that in a single frame we can have all the winners. Mr. Ramesh, I think you could also move a little closer. Of course, cameras these days are skilled, just like our hero nurses are. It's not going to be something that we see often. So the applause at this stage from your heart. Having heard their stories, having watched what they bring, the value that they add to humanity. Thank you so much. I would like to request the dignitaries to please take your seats. Of course, you would like to retain Mr. Dinesh Gundurao. I'd also like to invite Azad Mupen Avaru, Ms. Alicia, Mr. TJ Wilson. If you can now step up on stage, please, to join our finalists on this photograph. Maybe invite Sri Kader to please step up on stage, because the final moments are very much here. I'd also like to invite Ms. Sonali Bendre onto the stage. You are a winner, Sonali. It's so wonderful to have you with us today. After this photograph, I would now like to request the dignitaries to stay back, but the finalists to now take their seats, because we are proceeding towards the moment when the final winner is going to be known. So may I request all the 10 finalists to please take your seats, if somebody can lead them back to their seats as well. Thank you. It was such a burst of color and vibrance, really. And so we are just going to take a moment to set the stage once again. I'd of course love to congratulate the top 10 finalists once again, while thanking them for the remarkable work that they do. All right. I know there's some silence in the room already, because there's an air of expectation. There is suspense building up. And therefore, I would say that as the moment closes in for the celebration of the final winner of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award 2024, I'm going to be requesting Dr. Azad Mupin, Founder Chairman, Aster DM Healthcare, to announce this year's winner.
So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I just want everybody to mention, it's only like has been mentioned, out of the 10 people, one person coming out, but all of you are there. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I would like to mention about Maria, who is the head, who has been the person who has come in. So please, Maria. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the huddle there happening. The winner 2024, Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award, and the winner is Maria Victoria Yuan. Not an easy moment. Maria, we'd love to have you on stage. There she is, Maria, and shedding tears of joy. All the dignitaries. There she's holding up the top winner of the Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award, Maria Victoria Yuan. All the dignitaries there who have felicitated her, who have given the award to the top winner. I'd now like to request Maria to say a few words.
Wow, I still cannot believe it. Good evening to our distinguished guests, our honorable chief guest, esteemed colleagues, fellow finalists, my family, and everyone joining us globally. First of all, my deep gratitude to the Almighty God, your great guidance and strength. To Dr. Azad Mupen, your visionary leadership has established the most prestigious and globally respected platform to celebrate nursing worldwide. Thank you. To Aster DM Healthcare, the organizing committee of the Aster Guardians, and the grand jury, thank you for your meticulous planning, flawless execution, and rigorous evaluation of candidates, which has elevated the global recognition of nursing excellence. To my fellow finalists, your work is a testament of the power of compassion and commitment in nursing. Up to now, it still humbles and amazes me to be ranked among such extraordinary individuals. As a military nurse from the Philippines, my journey has been defined by steadfast commitment to service, whether caring in combat zones, disaster-stricken areas, or underserved communities, and championing advocates on every platform to create positive change. This recognition reflects not just my efforts, but also the courage and honor of the soldiers I proudly serve strong alongside, and the resilience of the Filipino people that inspires me daily. It is also a tribute to the nurses I represent. Tireless, selfless, extremely courageous individuals in the military and even the civilian responders who put themselves into harm's way to save lives and protect others. This honor acknowledges the sacrifices of those who serve under the most challenging conditions and highlights the boundless potential and dedication of our noble profession. When in clinical area, research, leadership, entrepreneurship, community health, pre-hospital care, or care in the hostile environment, we share a transformative power to shape and enhance the environment, fostering better quality of life for those we serve. Guided by this vision, I believe the award carries a profound responsibility. I am committed to ensuring that the cash award, wow, the large cash award, is used to make a meaningful difference in the lives of those who need it most. With this in mind, I plan to launch the critical initiatives. First is to kickstart the Vetiver program that will address the landslide vulnerability and water contamination in high-risk areas by using vetiver grass, which incidentally came from India. You use it in Ayurvedic, okay, and was enhanced by Malaysia, actually, to stabilize slopes and improve water quality. Next, I will initiate a program to equip households with life-saving skills like bleeding control, tailored to local needs, and using most cost-effective, sustainable solutions focusing on grassroots empowerment to make life-saving capabilities accessible for every household, especially in high-risk areas. With these initiatives, I reflect my commitment to serving others. I recognize that none of this would be possible without the unwavering support of those closest to my heart. To my family, the foundation of my strength, thank you for your unconditional love and belief in me. To the Office of the Army Chief Nurse and the Philippine Army Nursing Service, my extended family, and all military nurses, active, retired, inactive, from all over the world, I share this recognition with you. Tonight, as I accept this award, I am reminded that this is not the culmination of my journey, but a new beginning. Together, we will elevate nursing profession, create opportunities for those who come after us, and transform lives. One patient, one community, and one initiative at a time. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much. Mabuhay ang mga tagapangalaga saan mang sulok kayo ng daigdig. Live on, nurses, wherever you are in the world. May God continue to bless our noble profession and all here present. Thank you.
Spoken like the leader that she is. The trophy, of course, like somebody actually... Yes, Maria, I know that you have lots of memories to take back. And please do say our regards and lots of love to the people of Philippines as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the program isn't yet over because there is a tribute to the honorable nursing profession with a very special performance honoring the courage and spirit of nurses all around the world while saying congratulations to Maria once again. Let's now put our hands together for the performers who now come on stage.
Feeling sure is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid
Not just a memorable performance, but you even wonder how they really came up with those words on display, wasn't it? Truly, truly showcasing the compassion of the nursing profession. We are so grateful to have witnessed this performance. In fact, this tribute coming live on stage this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a great, great round of applause with all your energy for every of those heroes who are sitting right in our midst. We really, really lucked out today. That's all I can say. On that note, as we come to the end of this memorable event, it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Zeba Mupin, Director, Aster DM Healthcare India, to deliver out the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Vasanti. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a phenomenal and inspiring evening it has been. I am acutely aware that the only thing standing between you, your hungry stomachs, and dinner is me. So I will keep this short. But the night would be incomplete without thanking a few key stakeholders without which tonight wouldn't have been possible. For the last time, our heartiest congratulations to Maria Victoria Juan of the Philippines for winning this year's Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award. We truly hope and believe that your journey will continue to inspire people around the world to continue recognizing the great work that nurses do. We hope this will bring you one step closer for nurses to get the recognition and credit that they so deserve. We also congratulate the 9 finalists today. Each one of you today is a winner. You're a leader, you're a mentor, and you're moving the needle in the healthcare industry. We hope that the Aster Guardians platform gives you just a little extra wind beneath your wings as you continue to be angels in this world, serving not only all those who need your care, but also looking after each other in the nursing community. Thank you, and please continue doing the excellent work that you're doing. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank our chief guest for the evening, the Honorable Shri Dinesh Gundu Rao, Minister for Health and Family Welfare, and also Shri Yuti Kadir, the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, the other officials and ministers from the Government of Karnataka, His Excellency Engineer Isa Al-Maidur for coming all the way from Dubai and for your unwavering support always, Director Faris, Mohamed Al-Mazmi, Sir Malcolm Grant for coming all the way from the UK as well. Our deepest appreciation for the support received from all our guests gathered here today, in person, and hundreds and thousands of people who are actually joining us virtually from around the world, supporting all our finalists tonight. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. Our partners, the organizing team, and most importantly, the nurses themselves. This celebration is for you and because of you. Let us leave tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please, a round of applause. Let us leave tonight, ladies and gentlemen, not only inspired by the selfless missions that we've heard about today, the stories, the powerful stories that we have heard about today, but also with a promise to do our best to appreciate nurses for their unwavering, selfless dedication to take care of our own health so that we don't overburden them, and to continue empowering nurses for them to thrive in their vital and crucial roles that they play in society. To care for them while they care for everyone else. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
Usually, vote of thanks is done like a protocol, something that has to be done. But the way Dr. Zeba put this all together was so heartfelt. And I think that so clearly came through. So ladies and gentlemen, I know that this concludes actually this year's Aster Guardian's Global Nursing Award 2024, live from Bengaluru, India. So we were the lucky ones. And of course, as the minister was saying, let's see where the next year this is going to be held. But just a couple of announcements. Please do join in for the celebration dinner for all those who are tuning in from across the globe. There is no dinner, but there's a lot of food for thought. Thank you for being with us. And for, on behalf of all of us at Aster DM Healthcare, we once again honor all those in the nursing profession and hope that more people really do such thoughtful things across Bangalore, across India, across the globe. I mean, I'm personally going to be a big ambassador of this thoughtful initiative. I also urge people to share this on your Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, what have you, Instagram. Just flood those with the pictures of what you have seen, the sheer optimism that unfolded before us. And so it's time for me, Vasanthi Hari Prakash, to sign off and say namaste, namaskara to everyone. Thank you from the heart.